Los Angeles Lakers have to build a team, and you're going to be prohibitive favorites because LeBron and AD are there. It's not just a pressure cooker to some degree. It's LeBron James returning to the postseason after a one-year hiatus, potentially to the finals again after a one-year hiatus, having a 6'10 dude that's one of the greatest players we've ever seen in our lives, who has the opportunity to be the greatest power forward that has ever played this game in Anthony Davis, all-purpose forward, one could add, considering all the dimensions that he brings to the game of basketball. Add to that Tinseltown, the Staples Center, Hollywood, the Lakers, the buses, the Rambuses, the Pelincans, and everything in between. Okay, excuse me. I think that usurps a potential mega star playing at the Smoothie King Arena. It's just me. I'm sorry. That's how I feel.
If it was just Zion Williamson, you'd be right, but it's not just Zion Williamson. I'm not even going to start with Zion Williamson. Let's look at the rest of the crew. Lonzo Ball, number 2 overall pick, who, by the way, comes with LeVar Ball. Is that interesting? Brandon Ingram, number 2 overall pick, who, by the way, both of them just obviously from the Lakers, the whole issue with the blood clots. What happens with him? And if that's resolved satisfactorily, and we all obviously hope that he can play and he's healthy, where is he going? Because his trajectory is going up. Is he going to be an all-star caliber player? Drew Holiday is still on the team, a guy built for the playoffs, actually, and big moments, a lockdown defender who hits big shots. And let's not forget, when he was moved off ball with Rondo, he was amazing. And he will be off ball with Lonzo. So you have like kind of combo guards in the backcourt. Is that not interesting? How about who they just got, Jackson Hayes? Rolling to the rim. Is that interesting? Okafor, a former number 5 overall pick. It looked like he was going to kind of flame out in the NBA, but maybe not if he starts on this team or gets real minutes on this team. And that's to say nothing of Zion Williamson, the number 1 show in the NBA right now, in basketball, in sports. Like, you got Patrick Mahomes and Zion Williamson, right? Like, who do you really want to have your eyeballs on? I don't know that there's ever been a talent like Williamson who entered, like Zion, who wound up on a team that was able to put such good young talent around him, around his same age, in his rookie season. This is fascinating. It's must-see TV every time out, Stephen A. And the answer is yes. Yes, they are the most interesting team.
I did not say I would not watch Zion. I did not say that the New Orleans Pelicans were not going to be a destination spot in terms of making sure that you watch and see the growth and the development of Zion Williamson, particularly with Alvin Gentry as his coach, because we finally learned, the public has finally learned that Alvin Gentry is one hell of a coach. That's the one favor the whole Anthony Davis fiasco did for Alvin Gentry. It put Alvin Gentry in the spotlight, and we saw that this man can really coach and has the ability to maximize potential around him. That's number 2. But let me tell you something. That still pales in comparison to the soap opera drama. When you look at Zion, you bring up all of those players. Let me tell you something right now. I don't think we're going to give a damn about what LeVar has to say now that they're in New Orleans. Nothing compared to how much we cared when his son was in L.A. That's another component that we can't forget. Drew Holiday can ball. We know that, okay? And I think it was very wise for David Griffin to go out there and speak the way that he spoke last night. That takes a lot of pressure off of Zion Williamson. That shows incredible leadership on David Griffin's part. Not to mention the fact that Drew Holiday is about to get paid $27 million this year. He's been in the league for a decade. He can ball. This dude has, all-star potential. So it's good to hand the franchise over to him for the moment. But in the end, what it comes down to is that most of these dudes we already knew. They've been in the league. We've watched them play. And even though we respect them, they weren't stealing any headlines. Zion is going to do that for them. I get that. But is it going to be to the degree of the drama that exists in L.A. with LeBron and AD, especially if Kawhi Leonard comes to the Clippers, and so you got to compete against that too? No, sir. That's going to be Zion, and the Pelicans are going to be a huge storyline, but not bigger than the Lakers.
Well, listen, the Lakers are already there. And the question is simply what kind of parts can they put around LeBron and AD, and can those guys stay healthy? So I'm not arguing the Pelicans are going to be as good as the Lakers. New Orleans is the market that LA is.
I'm talking about headline. I'm talking about the sizzle.
But when you're talking, well, because if you're among the best teams and you're in LA, that automatically gins up interest. But in terms of the most interesting team, whatever team Zion Williamson landed on would be in the running for that title because he's the most interesting player right now.
Question.
Yeah.
Who do you have winning the title next year if Kawhi goes
Leonard
to the Clippers?
Kawhi.
You have Kawhi Leonard win.
Yep.
No. I'm saying if he goes to the Clippers, you have him winning the title, right?
Correct. Yep.
So what I'm saying to you is LeBron and AD, with the expectations by some of winning the title, combined with having to go against Kawhi, with being in LA, etc. You trying to tell me that the storyline that is Zion Williamson is going to draw more attention than that?
It's not going to draw more attention because naturally people pay more attention to the winners. I'm talking about intrinsically the most interesting team. It's going to be like the eyes are going to be on Zion Williamson in his rookie year. What is this guy going to do? He's must-see TV. And when you surround him with a number 3 overall pick in Okafor, a number 2 overall pick in Ingram, number 2 in Lonzo, and he comes with LeVar. Drew Holiday, you just mentioned it. They just got a couple of high-end draft picks.
Yep.
They're the most interesting.
They're definitely interesting, but I'm with Stephen A. I think it goes Lakers, then if KD and Kyrie potentially team up, and then whatever team Kawhi chooses.
Next year.
Whatever team Kawhi, they're still interesting to me.
But even though Kawhi's not going to play?
Yeah, it's.
KD's not going to play.
Yeah, it's still interesting where Kevin Durant goes. Yes, and Kyrie, 100%. All right, still to come, guys. What happened on and off the court with the Warriors this season? Hamptons 5.